Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Okay, so today we've got another lovely transformation for you. I just want you to sit back, relax and enjoy this one. Okay, remember, if you have any questions, any constructive criticism, please leave them in the comments below, and yeah, I'll be sure to see that and answer that. So what I do first is always prep the hair before I go into makeup, because sometimes when you're doing hair, you're using hot tools, it can melt the makeup a little bit. So you want to go in with hair first, unless you're not doing anything too big. So yeah, you can definitely jump into makeup, but I'm doing hair prep first. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just use the Got2b gel for her hair, because her hair is quite silky. I just want to make sure that it stays nice and firm. Also, I know that I'm supposed to put out some lifestyle content. Okay guys, I am itching to do this, but you know what, I have a lot of ideas written down already. I just don't know which one to pick first. So it might help if you guys can tell me down below, what do you want to see? Something apart from hair and makeup video. Like, what do you want me to talk about, address? I just wanted to put it out there. I'm a movie lover and I love to criticize movies a lot. So if you're like me, okay, put down a suggestion down below. Anything really, lifestyle. I do have my ideas, but I just want to know what you guys would like to watch. There's no point in putting a video that no one really is interested in. So yeah, let me know if you enjoy these videos. What can we do better? That kind of thing, to make the experience more enjoyable for you. So I've just done the curls and I'm just going to put those in place. As usual, I'm going to prep her skin by toning it. I'm removing all the makeup, all the dirt from her face. I'm doing that very gently. She's got false lashes in, but they're about to be taken out, but we know I had to be gentle. So then I go in with moisturizer. I'm using the Queso Beauty moisturizer. I'm gonna leave all the products that I've used in the description box, so be sure to check that out. I'm also gonna prime the T-zone area where she normally gets oily with the primer from Essence. So I use the MAC foundation in the shade NT15, I believe. I mixed it with the Maybelline Warm Sun, I want to believe, but I'm going to leave everything I used in the description box once again, so don't worry about that. I'm going in with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge to blend that out, because we don't want to see brush streaks. We want her to have a good base. So you can tell that my models, aka clients, they, you know, we have a little banter while we're doing makeup. I mean, it takes a while to do makeup. What's the point of sitting in a chair and not having a chat? I mean, there's sometimes that I don't really talk, but these people are my lovely people. So I just always, even if I'm meeting you for the first time, I just always like to have banter with you, because it's just nice, you know, just to be kind and to be friendly. So we have a lot to talk about, guys. We literally spend a whole time doing makeup. So yeah, back to the makeup. So after doing foundation, I'm going to go ahead and conceal under her eyes using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I'm putting that under her eyes to brighten up the under eyes, on her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, and on her chin as well. So after I'm satisfied with that blending, I'm gonna go in and set the whole of her face with the RCMA no color powder. You guys know I love this stuff anyway. So I'm just gonna take that very lightly in that fluffy brush and pat it all around her face. So I'm trying to give her that blur effect. So before I go in to bake underneath her eyes, I go back in with my sponge to make sure that there are no creases. So then I go back in with that same powder and set under her eyes and slightly bake it as well. Actually, under the eyes, the chin, the forehead, and down the bridge of her nose. So now I'm bronzing her face using the Kiko baked powder in Radiant Fusion 06. I'm just giving her that nice bronze. Now I'm gonna go in deeper because I wanted more color. So I went in deeper using the PS powder that I just showed you now. I'm gonna put everything down below so you can check it out, just to deepen that bronze. And then I'm going to reverse contour underneath the cheek with the RCMA powder again. So as I do the brows, I do that with really very light hand. I don't want it too dark. I don't really like brows that are too dark unless my client specifically asks for something. I always go a bit lighter, but it looks a little bit dark, but it's really not because I didn't really go with a heavy hand. So what I always do is that anytime I use pencil, because it can be quite intense, I always go in with a spoolie. That's the disposable mascara wand. I brush up the hairs as I go so I don't end up using too much. So yeah, now I'm highlighting the brow bone. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I think that's in the shade Porcelain. Oh yeah, please do like this video, subscribe to this channel so that you're the first to know whenever we release any videos. Okay, you don't want to be left behind. And also click the notification bell so you know exactly when I post. Thank you. Now I'm going in with a lighter shade of brown. It's a warm brown shade from the Morphe 35B palette. Yes, I believe Morphe 35B palette, and yeah, I'm using that to deepen the crease and to do like a transition color, and also to deepen the crease. So I am going in with the Morphe 3503 palette. I'm using two shades from there. You can tell one is more rose gold and the other is a bit peachy. You find them on that palette. It's a really good palette. I use that most of the time, so it's like my go-to. Now going with a brown, deeper brown shade just to define the corner of our eyes. So yeah, to just give it more definition. So yeah, that's the palette right there, the 3503 palette. So I'm using a brown shade, the one I use for the outer corner. I'm using that to stamp on the liner. So I'm not using a black liner this time. I thought to use a deep brown shadow for the liner, just to give her that softer look. I didn't want to go with the harsh black liner this time. So I'm using a small fluffy brush to dust off her under eye, to really get in there, dusting off the bake. So I'm going to use powder, that's MAC NC45. I'm going to use that to set the whole of her face. So I use the same brown shade to smudge out the under eye, to give her that nice brown smoky look. Now I'm using a disposable mascara wand, which we want to be using all the time to apply mascara to her eyes. We don't want cross contamination between people. You can really get in trouble for infecting people, and it's not really nice. So you need to be investing in these if you're a makeup artist, but if you're not and you're using your own mascara, definitely you can use it straight out of the tube. You shouldn't be sharing things like this anyway, because they're quite sensitive. I'm going to highlight her cheeks, the cupid's bow, which is the top of the lip, her chin, and all the other areas, you know. So I'm putting a little bit of foundation just to clean up the lip area. We want it really crispy and sharp. So there I used the PS Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Wine. And at first I used the PS Lip Liner as well in the shade Vamp. So I just put in some nice juicy lip gloss. At this point I'm just brushing out those curls. It really hurt me to brush them out because they were so cute. So yeah, let me know if you like this hairstyle. What do you think it could have been? I mean, but obviously you can tell from her reaction that she really loved it. Yeah, I really wish I could put the audio in, but my audio wasn't really having it, so it was really low. I couldn't include it into the clip, but I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, feast your eyes and the final result. So this look is clearly versatile. You can always wear it as a bride, bridesmaid, any other function that you're going for. You just want to like spice yourself up. But yeah, definitely like this video if you enjoy this look. Thank you so much for watching. As you can tell, she loved her hair and makeup. I hope you did as well. If you did, please do comment down below, give us a thumbs up, share this video to every single person, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It helps us a whole lot. And yes, thank you so much for subscribing. For everyone who has, if you haven't, please do before you exit this video. And all our information are going to be in the description box, so be sure to check that out. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week whenever you're watching this, and stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.